Canada is pretty wild and crazy. This is what I've seen walking in the forest. Yup, a mama bear with her little cub. And if you think this isn't crazy enough, just wait, because I've not only seen that, I've also seen some deer in the same forest. And if that's not crazy enough, we also have some garden snake. Trust me, Canada is pretty crazy. And one other crazy thing is the fact that my crayfish is now pregnant. And I don't want a pregnant crayfish in my aquarium. So I decided to build her a new home so she could lay some egg. And also I wanted kind of a paludarium style just because there is a lot of frogs around my property and I want to properly reacclimate them with some water and just observe them before introducing them back into the wild. So this is the entire process of me slowly but surely, with a lot of mistake, building the paludarium. So the first thing was to add some rocks and branch so I could have kind of a hard surface for the paludarium. And trust me, this will change a lot. But yeah, adding more and more woods, just messing up with the style. Um, Seeing my big effort crumble at every step and slowly building it. Um, I was going to put a lot of dirt in this paludarium, so I knew the water wouldn't be that clear for very long, and that is alright, because crayfish love mud. So I decided to then add some plants, more specifically some moss, because moss is going to be excellent at filtering this ecosystem. It's going to also love the humidity, so it's going to be perfect. I don't care if this paludarium is exposed to the rain. That's how the water change are going to be made for the most part. And if the moss drown, the crayfish can barely eat it. It's barely an inconvenience at this point. So I started up just filling some gaps here and there and making sure that everything was secure and just collecting different type of moss, different type of vegetation, all on my property, by the way. I haven't stolen anything from Mother Nature. Everything there was going to be removed anyway, so I decided to improvise and recycle some good old material to make sure that paludarium would be perfect for the crayfish and for the other organism living in that paludarium. So there is a lot of stuff living in there. We can barely see it, but a lot of like clandestine creatures have managed to be introduced. For example, some worms, some ants, probably some spiders, some slugs, some snails. I don't know, a lot of little critters. Um, and I've messed around. I didn't like the flower pot that much anymore, so and the aquascape didn't like it, so I decided to plant the fern more directly a bit everywhere and make it interesting, make it a good place for crayfish to live and for frogs to live. So that's the final result. That's how it looks now. um, so a lot of moss, a lot of rocks still exposed, but that's for the plants to grow on. The fern is doing well, and this is Davy Jones with his tail covered with eggs. And this is her, like, probably the last time we ever see her, because now she's going to be on the bottom and pretty much just chill there. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed it, and I will see you all real soon for next episode. Bye!